It must be this collision thing happens and wipes. Let's look in game engine. That's one assumption we haven't checked. Where's my window? Yeah, so this is the collision detection. Once we've collided, we handle with the overlap result, and it looks like the wall would be this guy. We should flip the overlap result, and then this should happen. Yeah, here's the problem. We apply the collision result right here. So I'm gonna say yeah, just do this if not remove B, then you do that. And if not remove A, then you do that. Because this effectively wipes out that stuff. Another thing we could do is just change the collision result. Yeah, but I think this is desirable because setting one of these remove A or B to true means take it out of the game engine. Okay. So this might be interesting. Yeah, assumption's wrong. No good. Hello, would you please work?
Hello, would you please? Hello, would you please?
Okay. So now if I reverse these two, which I've forgotten the meaning of, we should have something that continues in the right direction. It should the block should continue in the same direction that they have been moving in after the collision. So there's a block because I've been talking. And let's see, it should just pass right through.
After the collision.
No, but it still seems to. It still didn't do that. Damn.
After the collision. After the collision. After the collision.
Okay. Apply collision result. So in our case, remove A is true. Now that's when we don't want A to do apply collision result. If not, remove A. That's correct. Yeah, temp remove A. Temp remove A becomes true, this becomes true, this becomes false. So this doesn't happen. And this happens. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, now there's definitely nothing between this and this that should be messing with velocity. This is like starting to make me go nuts. But as a programmer, you're obligated to print one of these a day. And usually once you go over that one, it's like you run into a bunch of easier stuff and it's happy. Isn't that right? Please, just continue past the wall.
Isn't that right?
Oh, you see that? It's more or less working. It's more or less working. Oh no, it's gonna collide. No,
right?
don't
Isn't that
collide.
right?
Don't collide. Don't collide. Don't collide. You can do it.
Isn't that
Okay.
right?
Okay, this other one should go straight through as well. Isn't that
Isn't
weird?
that right?
Yeah, only one thing can interact at a time. That's correct. Okay. Well, that initial one went in the correct direction, and that's great. Now we can re-enable the size shrinking and recompile. And we just might have something that works. Very, very hopeful. Very, very hopeful. I really don't get this noise gate. Blarg. Blarg. It's like totally random. Well, anyway, I just tapped the mic a few times. That's one way to get it. Alright. The size is not shrinking. I wonder if this stuff doesn't compile unless you... I mean, I saved it, right? Yeah, see? I saved it. Now if I run it again, I wonder if it will do it. Like, the old Xcode used to have this issue sometimes. It was really hard to reproduce bug, but without a doubt, sometimes I checked it that I saved something. And then you have to compile twice. Do you do the same thing as well this time? So all I changed was that filter vec add to the size. Which...
This time.
See that? So now it works. And I have no idea what was wrong. Boo. Boo.
This time.
Okay, there we go. Watch this.
Ooh.
Isn't that nice? Wasn't that beautiful? Let's do it again, eh? Let's do it again.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, this will take a little while, but... yeah, it'll take a little while, but we'll get there. Hopefully before my arm gets tired.
Let's do it again, eh?
Yeah. So, one strange thing that I would like to fix. It's basically working now. Hopefully it doesn't change each time we compile, but it's basically working now. One weird thing I noticed is that the top and bottom thing seems to be flipped around. By that I mean if I add 11 here, I think that will affect the case where it hits the bottom first. Let me just I want to double check that. Okay. So if it goes a lot faster, it means the top was hit. Yep.
Okay.
And that's why something comes from the... That's why something comes from the top. And I don't... This might be a new problem. Because before... we never used... I mean, when something hit one side of the effect, it would pop out the other side. It's almost like something got flipped around. In effect entity or moving entity. But this is actually in the collision code, it seems. Because I'm clearly hitting the bottom, and it says that we're hitting the top. So I guess the place to look is in either normal physics entity or moving entity. And we want to look at the collision code. The collides with code. Not collide with, but collides with. So there's not too much in moving entity. But normal physics entity should have that stuff. The hard test, yeah. As long as we do A first, then out results should be consistent. Yeah, and same with collides with. You know what it might be? It could be this. Something like we get this guy too much. And that's exactly what it is. So what we might want to do is comment that out, because this will blow us over. This will blow away the result that was set correctly in collides with entity. Yeah. This could also be a problem with belt. That's where I would look also. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you want that. But anyway, first let me try run that and see what happens. So my guess was that this was on. This is just a mask. This is just an OR of all states. So top, bottom, whatever. Let's see what happens. I want the green object to appear on the other side. But it didn't happen. So the other place we can look at is built. Or we can try recompile, because we know that sometimes there's an issue. Yeah, and I did save. It says no changes needed. Please. Sometimes you work with varying soft volumes and sometimes not. Same result. Okay, so belt entity. And belt entity does have a weird hard test, collides with entity. I think it does, at least. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it did, but it doesn't. Update positions with time step. Get sub-bounding boxes.